light, the Galactic Federation of Light, right? Pass down the minutes to the Council of Light. And that's the dissemination of information, distribution. So it's a frequency, and we're trying to stand in the frequency and hold it of truth and love. So we're having a look here today at a love snapshot, right? Because love is in the air, Mercury's moving forward, hallelujah. Communication is on the cards, so it's got to come from the heart space. So let's have a look at starseeds watching on the left and their person on the right, and the shared energy just for today as we're going through, right, a bit of a speed up, right? It's like everything's stalled as though it's going in reverse, which feels like suspended animation, especially communication. So well done if you've held back in the last couple of days, because communication has been important, Missy K, hasn't it? And don't you feel like just sometimes letting people know exactly? But seriously, you have to look at what you're creating. The energy you put out is the energy you get back. So you're being very mindful here of your power of creation, of manifestation, and focusing on what you actually want, as there's been a huge galactic heart, cosmic heart, galactic heart, there must be 3. And the universal heart, then you connect to Mary Magdalene, Diamond Rose heart. Then you can go to the Rose Ray of Mother Mary, right? So let's have a look. What's going on in the collective today, right? Just know every path you go on, there's no wrong turn. There's no good or bad or right or wrong. This is my path, and this is what everything leads you back. Don't worry, you can't get lost. You have the shepherd and bishop of your soul, right, with you. If you don't know who that is, it's urgent. So you've had to wait here, starseeds, right? Things have been on hold. See that for suspended animation? Isn't that amazing? That's exactly the feeling, right? Wait. What do you mean wait? Right? Because it wasn't time. So you got to know you're not going to miss it. All paths lead home. This is you. You're already there. See, you're at the gateway. Look, you're in the portal. So when you walk into a new land, it's like, you take slow steps. This is Arcturian energies here. Oh, the Arcturian energy is here. So as you go through this portal, you will be transformed, right? You will come on board. Your cosmic, galactic, and universal hearts are all connecting to the sacred heart of Jesus. So therefore, look, that's your perspective changing, going into the 90% of unseen reality and bringing it down into your perspective changes when you leave, right, this matter. None of this matters. Zoom out, right? We're all on a mission. Don't sweat the small stuff. Let go of the tiny details. It's Disgustamundo. That's 5 of Swords. Energy. Can you see that? Can you see that, Missy K? Look, you are here. You're in the portal. Doors are opening. You decide. Rewards. There's a wild card coming. Oh, I love wild cards. We need one of those. A miracle. This is the blue flame of transmutation from Archangel Michael. This will allow, right, it's like the silver platinum ray. A spontaneous awakening, an activation, an integration of time. This is a paradigm shift in the collective. So that's you. You've created this because you're actually at the gateway. You're in the portal. So it starts moving forward, right? And you've got to walk through the flame. This is what you've got to walk through. You're like, but what if it burns me? And then you just do it. So you're having a spontaneous awakening. Oh, how cool is that? And look what your person's doing. Look what your person's doing. It's shifting the perspective from 90 You know, we talk about the 80-20 rule in sales. So you spend 80% of your time on things that make 80% of the difference. But you got to say the things that make 80% of the difference are only 20% of the things that you do. So you got to focus on those 20% of the things that make 80% of the difference. See, the difference is his shift. And that creates the karmic separation. There's a separation from karmic land into Lemuria, the new Lemuria. The karmic relationships collapse. So this is also the world of the dark magicians is collapsing before our eyes. Orion energy. So we've got Arcturus energy, Orion energy, which is massive for that to come into play. This is a clearing and shifting of paradigms. And it's causing soul growth, right? So it's causing growing pains within your person. Conflict is being brought up and severed. And this is the shared energy between you. Look. So this is the cosmic. You're going into a new portal. And this is pulling your person with you. Do you know what I mean? It's magnetic. Because you're bringing the cosmic energy here. This is cosmic, man. This is miracles. This is new energy walking into Narnia. Right? But let's use the blue flame. We say, Archangel Michael, we call upon you now to instill your blue flame down through my crown chakra, through my energy field, to clear and transmute any lower vibrations, thought patterns, belief systems, dis-ease from my body, my energetic, my emotional, my mental, and my physical body. Thank you, Michael. Oh, that was fun. I didn't have to read anything. So the energy's getting clearer and it will start moving a lot faster. It's like that wheel is going to start turning, but it goes slow, you know, slow. And then it picks up momentum. And then before you know it, you're in a supernova at quantum speed. So this is maybe quantum manifesting. They're calling it quantum something. Eh? Quantum, we like that. Then you realize when you can manifest like this and when you've activated your 12-strand DNA and when we're in the fifth dimensional configuration, you will have some compassion for yourself on how you even tolerated how slow it was in the 3D. Like, no wonder you got upset. No wonder you got depressed because you are used to instant bilocational manifestation in a multi-dimensional sense. And you had to dull it down, dull it down, dull it down, come down here and actually perceive this as your reality. So there's a part of you that always knew you were being lied to. There was a part of you that always knew. And that's the part that's coming online. That's the part that was told, you're too sensitive. You don't know. You don't matter. Come over here and let me talk about you so I get. What can you do for me? This was a service to self faction that we have been consumed by for 3 generations. And you're breaking that code by doing service to others. So, because we're all one. It's not a one world order. It's a spiritual communion. Right? There's a 3D reality and then there's a spiritual reality. And we're finding out that that's 90% of our time we need to spend in the spiritual reality to create the 10% that we live in. And 90% of our day has to be spent in spiritual works. So it's 90% of your time. But oh no, we're 90%, 99% of our time in the 3D trying to change it. And therefore nothing manifests and it stunts the growth. And then we're searching, codependent. What can you give me? Where can I get it? Where can I get my needs met? It's like, nah. This is breaking that chain. You are coming alive. Can you imagine looking down on the earth going, it's so dark down there. We need some light. We need people to go down and bring the light and it will break those chains. Look at you breaking those chains. And you're doing it through your energy field, through your body, through your emotions. Right? And it's cleansing. And this was a big mission. So this is your really... I gotta go. I haven't been grounded properly for days because it's been raining here. But look at you. You're here. You're in the portal. You're in Narnia. You're in the new earth. You're in the crystal city. You're already there. So you're like, what am I going to do here? This is magical. What can I possibly do that would make my heart sing? Because that's my soul call to my beloved, right? And this is your beloved. They're awakening. They're transcending time and space. They're coming out of the illusion. They're actually receiving their upgrades, right? And they're integrating. So that's messy integration. We know that. So you need to put your boundaries up, right? And let this occur. This has to happen. Remember, the male energy does not want to be seen when they're going through this. See, you're already there. You're already in the portal. Look at that. You're already doing it. Just keep doing it. Don't overthink. Like when you do that, that's like over. Sometimes when I look back at life and I think, wow, I could have just been a bit kinder to myself mentally because I was on the right track. I was doing what I needed to do. This is like soothing self-talk. Like I'm doing really well. I'm going to stop overthinking and I'm just going to face my true north. I'm going to listen to my inner child. What could I do to make her or him feel safer, happier? What does my heart need right now to hear, see, think, or feel to feel more loved? So this is another cyclical thing, right? So this is today. They're showing me the 3rd of October is the great gathering. This has already been organized by our soul contracts. It's all coming together. The soul tribe is united. Do not think you're on your own, Starseed. This is you. Starseed, wasn't that cool? Let me have a look here. Yeah, oh my goodness me. So the more grounded we can get, the better everything's going to go. The more slower your mind, the more you can get divine ideas. The more you feel more at home. The more you can hear here. This is the clairaudience opening up the ear chakras. So the ear chakras of the earth are opening. So this may cause headaches, insomnia, like sinus problems, right? Stuffy nose, nasal problems, ear blockages. You know, like when you're on a plane, these are all your ascension symptoms as that you are having, this is the concentric circle. So we have the goddess circle. We have the archangelic sacred circle. But this is a meeting. I think this is the council of light, right? So they've received the minutes and you're getting them at the gathering. This is you, Starseed. You're online, you're doing it. You're in your mission, you're in your portal. This is your person, right? Look, they've got boundaries unbound. Boundaries unbound. Boundaries unbound. Look, that's you. They're going to follow you. It's magnetic. You just keep doing you. This person here, your person, is releasing old soul patterns, contracts, and past life energy. It's massive. It's happening today. And they're realizing, right, what's in it for me? This is like, who's giving to me? Look, they're all taking. Right? So this is a shift, knowing that you're already doing it. This is the awakening of who you are to each other. Right? There's a very strong bond here. You're already connected. You're already in union. You're already doing it. Get out of the matrix, because this person is being unbound now. Their spirit and soul has boundaries for themselves. They've never put themselves first, but they saw you doing it. And look, they're going to follow you. This is a collective energy today. Star bathing, breaking the chains. All chains are broken. Let's affirm now as we go into a little bit of a snapshot here for you. Right? All doors are open. All channels are free. My divine lover is now in front of me. Or something. You can change it to suit yourself. Right? So this is a new rhythm. Remember, unchained melody. This is a new song. This is unchained. It's not the crying out for help. It's the hallelujah, I'm free. I've released a soul pattern that's in your DNA. It's imprint. Right? So I heard a guy liken it to, right? Remember I told you I did the Landmark Forum. And they talked about the truth about love. And it was 5 minutes. It was so funny. The forum went for a week. And this was 5 minutes. It was about love. And they put two people on the stage with 3 or 4 pairs of sunglasses on each. And they said that's the actual lens that you are looking at your person through. Your last 5 relationships. And they're looking at you through their last 5 relationships. So I was going to actually do that as a skit for you, but I don't have any sunnies. Anyway, this guy said, think about it like this. You've got 1 pair of sunnies. I thought, oh, I could manage that. He said, and everyone that you come in relationship with comes and puts a fingerprint on your sunglasses. Right, so we're going to change them because you've got a picture. Your sunglasses there, which are actually hiding the light out of your eyes. So we don't wear sunnies and hats in New Earth because we understand that we're here with light. So you don't put yourself in the darkness. So the idea is to put a hat on so you don't get your crown chakra activation. Put sunglasses on so you don't get absorbed, you know, the right chemicals into your retina of your eyes where you receive and absorb vitamin D, which gives you a happy hormone. So let's put hats on and sunnies and disconnect you from the earth and then sit you in the false light. So Lucifer land, I call it, right, on your computer or device with those other overhanging lights. Do you see how the light quotient is dulled down with humanity? So we're taking our sunnies off. So you can just, we're going to do a little thing now. Sorry, just bear with me because it's so cool. I just wanted to do it. So everyone you've ever met, every relationship you've had, just to look at love and romance. They put their fingerprints on your sunglasses, which are, you're already in the dark, not letting light in. And think of how many fingerprints are on there. And then you're going on a date to find your divine partner, your unicorn, your magical unicorn of love. And you can't even see them because all these fingerprints are there. So today we're going to take those off completely and we're going to clear them. And when you put them back on, they're magnifying glasses. Yeah, there you go. You got your bifocals on now, right? And you can see clearly. You can go into every intricate space and have a good look around. You're not looking through a lens, right, of old past pain. This is what we do in our Soul Session 6-pack. We remove all those fingerprints and put magnifying glasses on. This is what you're doing to your energy field. Right? You've got to clear the past. You've got to wipe that away. Because then you're not really receiving each other. You're actually seeing them through a lens that is not theirs. It's unfair. Most relationships, you're starting something new by clearing your sunnies, taking them off, letting light into your eyes. And don't you think that's funny how we pay for sunglasses? And so they do designer sunnies. And so we pay $300 to stay in the dark. But we're looking good, right? Coming back to basics today, starseeds. Have I had a balanced meal lately? Have I been getting enough rest? Can I hear the word of God? Have I opened my heart to love? Am I willing to accept love? Can I clear my past? Who do I need to forgive? This needs to be cleared today, right? Because there's an offer coming in, right? From somebody who's like, oh my gosh, they're going to blow your mind. You have to be ready for this because it's going to come out of nowhere, right? It's out of nowhere. It's out of the moon. It's out of secret land. It's out of hidden secret land. Sorry. Right? But it's going to make you happy. So you just, if you could just get into happiness energy now, knowing that everything that you're thinking about, everything you wish for is coming true. You're just creating space in the now for it. You're just bringing nurturing energy into the moment so that you already feel loved. Right? It's no one's job to love you. You have to receive that from your creator and know who you are, and then you have to bring it. Because, right, this is hopes and fears. This is the end of a long, drawn-out chapter. You're hoping it's over, but then you fear that it's over. So you got to know that that's unreal that it's over, because it's like energy's gone now. It's cleared out. It's like it's not going to ever be like that again. So this would be fast moving communication coming in with somebody from the past that you already know who is wanting to reconcile differences, right? Because they've thought about, oh, look at them, thinking about what they're going to say. This would be a masculine energy, the hermit. And this is about getting downloads, receiving guidance, right? So this is an epiphany. You've got to know. Oh, it's just like when you're in it yourself, you can't see it. But now I look at other people, you know, when I have my readings and clients, and I think it's so easy to see that. But when you're in it, you can't see it. But this is a receiving of downloads, of information. That's not what I was going to say. Hang on a minute. It's a realization, right, with your person that this is everything I've ever wanted. Why is that up there? And this is a brand new start coming in, right, because something's over. This whole cycle is over. So this would be signifying moving forward into a new energy, a new cycle. Star seeds, the tower, right? This is just going to be explosive. I love it. Let's do the star seeds watching on the left and their person on the right, right? And the shared energy. We're just looking at the energies today. So you don't get hooked up on outcomes because it can change in 5 seconds if you really understand the omnipresent moment of now. You can bring anything to it. But if you've cleared the past, otherwise it's like taking the past and putting it in your future. That's why Jesus came, so we could clear all that, heal that. We've got somebody to give it to who paid your ransom. So you give him your sin, give him your pain, and he will bring more people to the kingdom through your suffering. Isn't that cool? Don't you just love how God turns things around? So this is an end to your confusion. Right? God is not a God of confusion. If you're confused, get out of there. Because there's commitment coming in. So this is switched to, you know, maybe this person was with somebody or thinking, I don't know, but this is about a switch. Right? So somebody thinking about you the way you were thinking of them. You know how the energy works? Oh, hang on. So somebody here has put you as an option, now wants commitment, right? So this is you. You're waiting for happiness. You're waiting for commitment. You're waiting for somebody who wants only you in their heart and mind. They're fixed on you. They're fixed on happiness. They're up for commitment, monogamy, right? They're up to opening their soul to a new experience. And this is your person. Look, they're healing. They're walking away from unfulfilled emotional experiences. And why? Because they realize they've never had love, and that's what they want. Imagine that. So they're going to walk away, right? But they're healing. They're walking away from being silent. Look at that. They put you in here. This is you. That's the shared energy. Look, while you're waiting for this is you. But that's okay, because it's normal. But you've got to keep the faith. You've got to go back onto the now moments, like the old record player comes up, and to the old song of nostalgia. You go, no, we're over here in... Rebecca Kellerman gave me a beautiful song. What was that song? If I find it, I'll play it for you. We've got a playlist called Heart Dwellers, and it was on that song. Oh, it's so beautiful. There's something about, anyway. Are you there, Rebecca? I love it. Okay, let's do a love snapshot, and I'll put the song on the community tab because it's so cute. It's lovely. And we can all sing and raise our vibration together. Ooh. Right, so here you are looking back on your behaviour in the past. Right, you're going, where can I take responsibility? I'm not going to hand my power over. I'm not going to make it mean anything. And I'm going to say, okay, so what did that bring up in me? and then I'm going to clear it. I'm going to go to Bella, get a session and clear it. And allow love in all its forms, right? Love is everything. God laughs when people go, is God real? It's like he's everywhere. He created everything. How can you deny someone who actually created you? Stop it. So lifting your vibration, right? Deciding to be happy in the now moment. Starseeds. Forgive yourself. Go to your Heavenly Father. Say, forgive me, Father, for I have sinned. Jesus. It works, right? Pardon me. You might be releasing and have ascension symptoms, but this is the last day of it. It's going to keep moving forward. It's been very intense, the pressure in the last 10 days. Because of this, it's birthing the sacred heart womb. So can you forgive your twin flame? Can you forgive your own heart? Can you forgive the people that emotionally neglected you as a child? Can you understand that they did not have it to give you? They weren't withholding it from you to be mean. They were just sharing with you how they were brought up, how they experienced love. And you're here now going, well, that's not love. So can you forgive them for not giving you something that they didn't have to give you? That's the question here. And then you'll be in each other's arms. So the only thing keeping you apart is unforgiveness. That's why God sent Jesus. It's the key. You do any healing. You go with Dolores Cannon and do hypnosis. You go over here and do pranic healing. You do Qigong. You do this. You do that. It all comes back to who do you need to forgive? Which comes back to why God sent Jesus. Because when sin equals death. So if you say, oh, forgive me for I have sinned, and you'd be surprised what sinning is. Like we're finding out sinning is actually having Starbucks and doing yoga. I mean, that's just mind-blowing to me. That's when you realize we are in the kingdom of darkness. Wake up. We're in it. We've come down here to bring light somewhere that's dark. Something that does not have our own best interests at heart. And you're changing that by hitting the bottom of the pool, going right down to the bottom, getting low, dirty in that pond scum and clearing it out so you can leap up, right? The further down you go, the higher you can bounce back up. The trick is not to get distracted on the way up. Then you lose your momentum. Then you get confused. Am I going up or down here? What's happening? So that's the suspended animation. So then you got to go down again to get your momentum back. But you got to go up and have a breath first, right? So this is really important, starseeds. Once you go down to the pit, like once you're down there and you start to rise up, you got to be really, really assertive. Boundaries up, gold mesh shield up. That's a deal breaker. That lacks integrity. Get the freak out of my way. I'm not in that soul pattern anymore. I'm not going into that karmic cycle. I can see it. I'm not going into that low vibration. I'm not going there. I'm not going to be around people that only talk about what I have, what they have, right? Not about what their soul feels. You're over regurgitating people's opinions. You want to talk about new things. You want to create new information. Isn't that cool? So that's a breaking of the chains here, look. So then you're like, well, no one understands me. That's not true. It's not for them to understand you. It's for you to understand you and care less what they think. That's the breakthrough. There are phototonic light codes coming in. I'm just going to channel a message here. I've got the so we're in the Orion belt, right? So your star seed of origins are coming in to break the 3D ancestral patterns in an instant, and will bring healing and rejuvenation as you birth a new soul here. It's a soul, galactic soul birth is what it is. We got there. And we go through the diamond heart. So please get that activation. It's really important. They keep showing it to me. The diamond heart activation with Mary Magdalene. Jesus Christ, twin flame. Lord Sananda and Lady Nada. Anyway, let's get a message from your beautiful beloved, right? So I have met my unicorn, magical unicorn. So I know they exist. It's different vibration. It's magical. And now Radley Valentine, who does these cards with Doreen, right? He's a unicorn. They're magical. And I met Radley and had a reading with Radley. And Doreen said she looked down in one of her seminars and went, wow, there's a unicorn in the front row. And he said something about the animals, like, really, we should not eat them at all or something. And she was like, oh. And then they started working together and he's doing cards with her now. So these are starseeds. I love the fairy realm, the elementals. You'll be finding your own soul kin. You know when somebody gets you, or like you're just the same. So yesterday I was people watching down at where I live, and there was this just two girlfriends, right, going out for coffee, and they're just walking along, and one had this sundress on and a beautiful sort of cane basket or bag over her shoulder with flowers, and she looked so pretty. And she had her hair done and a beautiful sundress, right? And her friend was in a full-length fleecy tracksuit in a salmon pink colour. It was so funny. I was like, that's the odd couple. Look at those. They're the odd couple. Can you imagine going, hi, do you want to come for coffee? And one's dressed in a sundress and the other one's in a winter tracksuit. It was just so hysterical. They were so opposite. It'd be like, oh, I don't think they really get each other. Do you know what I mean? Like, this is not like that. That's what God showed me that. It's like, still can be friends, but that's not soul kin. Soul kin is where you go, oh, where'd you get that dress? That's my dress. Like when you meet and you're in the same outfit. God said, that's how you feel when you're with the wrong crowd. So here comes your crowd, starseed. If each time I thought of you were a flower, I could walk in my garden forever. You're a flower. You're a desert flower, blossom and bloom where you are planted. I love you so much. Thank you for being here. This is the desert rose crystal, and this is where you are blooming in the desert as a starseed of light. The pressure has been intense. Everything's starting to move forward. You've broken chains. You're already there. If I can help in any way, look me up at reikibybella.com. My signature program is a fast track to power, which is attunements, activations, and integration therapy, anchoring you in a new vibration without the past and opening your psychic abilities and all your clairs. So it's your key to self-empowerment. So go to Reiki by Bella and ask the Holy Spirit to guide you to the best modality that is for you. I love you so much, and thank you for your support and for your comments and for all your roses. Give to the channel if you can, because it helps the energy. Thanks for liking and subscribing. I love you. I'll see you soon. We're in love potion number 9. This is love potion number 9. It's not sex potion. It's love potion. It's not mind matrix potion. It's love.